Hey guys, Rob here. This one's going to be Wacht Rhein number 10 from Canuck Publishing, Line in the Sand. Interesting setup. We have a bunch of Americans on a road, and then we have two groups of Germans, this one entering on turn 1 and this one on turn 2, entering off the east edge at half move, having expended half of their movement points already. And I basically have to exit 8 victory points worth off the west edge, and that includes vehicles and troops, what have you. So if I can get 8 units past the Americans, these are all 747s with a couple dummy stacks and a lot of weapons again, 4 mediums, which is ridiculous, but a lot of firepower is going to deny me that. Now, luckily, I'm going to be all armored up initially coming on. These guys less so, but I think I want to push through with these guys, and then I just want to get these vehicles off the board as quickly as possible so that I can meet that victory condition. We only got 6.5 turns to do it. And let's put down snipers before I forget, as I am wont to do. All right, what are we looking at? 3s for sniper. So both going to be the same. Both going to be 3. Let's put the German one here. And we have, I think, like 6 overlays on this map as well. So these ones are not affected. Mist is an effect. And it's going to be interesting. These orchards here will be out of season. Excuse me. All right. A couple more pieces of info we need. We have... You see our wet. And we start off with the Germans moving first. All right, so, and we have no wind. Let me put that up. No wind, that starts. Okay, so it's pretty straightforward, I think. We have 6.5 turns to exit off the left side of the screen, and I start with half of my move already done. Now, I've crew exposed my tanks so that they can get a little bit of road bonus move. Soft ground will be in effect, which means an extra half move for every hex set crossed, except for those obstacles that are listed there. And finally, the Mark IVs and the Jagdpanzers all have Scherzen. So, all right, I think we're set. Let's go right into a wind change gyro for turn 1. We have no wind, and we'll go right to a movement phase. So as we said, these guys have to set up on the road, and I start with half of my movement points expended, which means I only have, is it rounded up? Half their MP allotment. So I've expended 17 or 6.5. So this would be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 'We'll come here for 12. We'll go hatches down. And stop for 13. All right, so you guys should be right behind him. Let's keep them crew exposed for now. I think the tanks like that are fine. If I move you, you've used up 8 move. You get half road bonus, so this would be 1, 2, 3, total of 11. I could stop for 12. I could dismount, and then I would have 1 move left over for the infantry. which is too far. No, I'll just stay on the road for now, get them up to the front as quickly as possible. It's going to be interesting how this develops. Right now I've only got a couple tanks holding the fort down so I don't get blasted in the flank. But beginning next turn, I'm going to dismount everybody from their half tracks. All right, defending fire. All we have is bazookas, 4x range, so I cannot see that. Yeah, all right, so no defending fire. Advancing fire. Let's see if I can drop a shell onto these guys. Now, I could fire area. Actually, no, I don't think I'll see these guys. Let's fire on these guys here. Let's use our machine guns first. So we have 8 firepower, half would be 4. Half would be 2 against the this one here. Oh, clip the tree too, so. Wait, I said this guy, right? Either way, we clip the tree, so. Do we break anything? We almost do, but don't. Okay, so that's a quick turn. And we'll go to the American turn 1. Wind change. No wind. We have to get moving, so go right to there. Let's assault into here. I would have assembled this in my defending fire. So let me quickly assemble my mediums and the mortar. All right, so we have 1 mortar, we have 4 mediums, and 3 bazookas. Okay, so what I think we're going to do is we're going to put this bazooka forward. You guys are going to jump back here. And we'll throw the mortar forward as well. Into the trees. You guys can come back here. Let's move up this way. We can start covering the flank. I got to be careful how I do this. I want to keep my concealment as long as possible, so I'm going to stay like this. Let's go 1, 2. That should still protect me. Let's split up. We'll send a bazooka here in the center. And we'll send another one down to the south. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the road. We'll advance into the building. I got to beware of bazookas, that I have a backblast. Two, three, bypass 4, 5, 6. Right, so we're spread out. I do have 2 dummy stacks to worry about. I was given 6 counters. Well, die roll halved plus 3, so I ran the rolling as 6. So I get 6 dummy counters, of which there's 2 3 stacks. So this is 1 here. and the other one is this guy up here. So I don't know if they're going to fool anybody for too long, but I think that's fine. Now, the only problem with me doing this, I just realized, is I'm moving into range. If I stay back here, I know I can't be seen because of that shot. Gives me a little bit more flexibility. I can stay concealed because it's orchard, so let's do that. And the mortar will just get ready to start shooting at any units that come into the woods. All right, so the first turn is jockeying around. I might be able to hit this unit here. No, I keep hitting frickin' buildings. All right, do I break my machine guns? Oh god, that's gonna get worse. All right, so let's go to turn 2, or sorry, advance phase. You guys can come here. Advance. We'll advance into the woods. We'll move the mortar into the woods. Bazooka can stay on the road. I want to come this way. All right, I think that's enough jibbing around. Let's go to the German turn 2. Fairly fast turn. Wind change die roll. We have gust in effect for direction 5. One, 6, 5. All right. So they're going to be from the northeast down to the southwest. All right. I have to set up my other reinforcements. Let's use... I don't want to do this. You guys are going to dismount, so I'm moving into the trees, punch my way through. You... I could use armored assault and come across this open area. Let's do that. We'll use our 2 Jagdpanzers and throw in a full platoon under each one. Give each a leader. An LMG. And mediums are not dismantled. All right, so those guys are all going to use armored assault. I'm going to flush out the south. All right, okay, so we're set. Rally phase, nothing was done, so we're going to go right to prep, none. Although we could see now. So let's do that. If I fire area, 75 would be on the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So +1 orchard, +1 mist, +1 woods, and +1 buttoned up is a net +4. And already we're looking at a base 7 because of the 7x range, 8x range. Base 7 with a +4. Or I could fire area, which would be buttoned up for +1 and missed for +2 of 5. So a 3 or a 5. Half damage is still half damage. Let's go with the area, and that way I can acquire as well. So I need a 5 or less to hit. Well, I just broke my gun on the first shot. It's been building up. It's been building up. Look at these die rolls. 11, 12, 12. Alrighty then. Well, that didn't work out. Let's fire the machine guns. I should have fired these first. So this is going to be 8 firepower with a +4. +3. 8 up 3 is a 7, is a wrong, that's halved. So it's going to be a 4 up 3. 7 on the 4 is a pinning, so it's going to be gone. And a pinning task check. They are, in fact, pinned. Unreal. All right. I should have fired the machine guns first. Let's go to move. We'll start with our second tank. You're going to spark up for 1. You're going to hatches down. You're going to come here for 4. It's 2 to bypass on a road. 5. 6. 7. We'll stop there. You're going to do the same. So start up for 1. We don't have red numbers. Okay. Start for 1, button up. 2, this would be 5. 6, 7. And we'll stop there for 8. What would be the best way to do this? Start for 1, come here for 2, stop for 3. Dismount would cost you another 4. That would be a total of 7 and give 3 move left to the units. That'd be 1, 2, 3. Or just use the vehicle as a cover. What's cross country? Half track is 1 over open ground. Oh, I forgot to pay the frickin' extra cost for the soft ground for this guy. All right. 1, 2. No, it would be 1, 4.5 to enter that location. Stop for 4 would be 8.5. Will give me 2 move left. So I can't go that far. All right, so we're gonna spark up for 1. We're gonna come forward for 2. Stop for 3. We'll offload for a quarter move, which would be another 4. You guys have 2 move left. So let's come under the tank. And you are at 6 now. I could spark up for 7. I could start up in reverse. If I start up in reverse for 7, I can come back here for 11. This would be 15. And I could stop there for 16. And this way I have a bit of a front. I can use my anti-air, although it's going to be ridiculous with the mist. Although I could fire group. There is that option. You guys are going to start for 1, come here for 2, stop for 3, offload for 4. Again, that'll give you guys 2 move left. Let's come to here. Oh, and I forgot the halves. So let's put you over here. Forgot that the half move for soft ground. This guy can use the road to back up. So start up in reverse for 8. This would be 12. And this would be, well, it's actually only half, so that would be 2, 4, stop for 12 move. That's fine there. You are going to spark up, go 1, 2. You're going to stop for 3. And you're going to dismount. Gives you 2 move. So come here for now. And spark up for 4. You're going to come forward for 7 and a half. This would be 8. Let's stay behind the tank. Now, crew's exposed. I could fire my machine guns at it, but then I'm going to drop my concealment. I would not count a +1 for this guy because they all moved in the same phase, and it is a small target if I want to try and wreck it. Crew's exposed, though. They only get a +2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is going to be on the 8 table with a flat rate. But then I'm exposed to a tank. I'll keep concealment for now. It's only a half track. All right, and then lastly, you start for 1. This will be 2, 3, stop for 4, dismount for total of 8. And you'll have 1 move left. No, 2 moves. And then what I'm going to do with you, I guess I'll just stay there for now. All right, you guys here are going to CX. You're going to come 1, 2, bypass 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You guys are going to CX as well. Using armored assault, we're going to go 1. Let's go hatches up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're already looking at half move, half firepower. So it's going to be a 4 firepower. It's going to be +2 for the orchards, 3. Miss is going to be a further +2, +5. So that's not going to be worth shooting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more for 8. You're going to do the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Half moves again. This would be 9, 10, 11. I can't go that far. All right, let me do that again. I keep forgetting the half move for the mud. All right, reset that. All right, so this is going to be 1. Doesn't count yet for off-road. Yeah, it does. So let's go 1.5. This would be 3. This would be 6. This would be 9. And this would be 10.5. So I'd have to stay in motion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. All right. So you're going to CX as well. And you're going to do the same. So we're going to go 1. This would be 2.5. 3, 4. 7. 9. 10. And I can stop for 11. All right. Turn 2 is again quite quick. I could fire mortar. Which I may as well. Let's range in on the half track. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's just going to be a +1 for the orchard. All right, that's going to be a hit, no rate because of my of the pin, and a hit on the half track. All right, that should be no effect. He's open topped. Armor is less than 4, which means that it's a -2. To that is a 6 on the 4. Is an NMC. All right, so the vehicle's fine, and I have ranged in. I'm not going to drop concealment yet. Too far away for bazookas, so I think I'm stuck. All right, advancing fire. Let's do a reciprocating shot. We're going to fire a 3 coax, would be a +1. For the orchard, we would have a +2 for the wood on a firepower of 1. So 1 up 2. This is a Hail Mary. I should not be doing this as sniper checking, but you never know. With the miss and the orchards, it's just too far away to do that. So I'm going to fire area onto this location from this guy here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's going to be a base of 7. Nothing for the mist yet. Concealed will bring it down to a 5 and buttoned up as a 4 on the area. No hits. Every time I forget machine guns first. Machine guns first. Machine guns first. All right, 4 firepower, machine gun plus 3. All right, so you're done. Let's fire on to this guy here. And start with the machine guns. 8 halved would be 4. Actually, that would have been halved, so it'll be on the 2. So it's going to be on the 4 plus 2. 7 on the 4 is another pin. And then we'll do the main cannon, more or less for acquisition purposes. Well, that's a nice little touch. When they add in the acquisition, you actually have the range of the target. That's cool. Nice addition, guys. Route phase, none, and then we'll go advanced phase. All right, let's stay out of blast radius for now. You guys will come here. You guys are going to stay with your vehicles. You are going to have to jump under here. Now I have to worry about getting this neg1 on the airburst. But a +2 to hit makes it down to a 5. Not horrible. I could fire white phosphorus. They do have white phosphorus capability. No close combat, and we're into the American turn 2. Wind change, die roll. We have a 3, so now they're going to get all the low rolls based on the dice spot. This is what I've rolled so far. Look at the red. Way outside the metrics. There should be a curve right here, but there's not. It's all forward into 5/6s. Alrighty, I've only got one gun to repair. Nope. And American prep fire will start with the mortar shot on to... I do have the half track. It's not a bad idea, but I think I'm going to shoot at units in the trees. Better chance of doing it. Am I going to fire white phosphorus? White phosphorus would force morale check. Otherwise, they would take a -1 because of the air burst from an HE shell. Let's do HE. So a base 7, we have a +1 for orchard, 2 for the vehicle. It will be a would be a 5 or less to hit. That is not a hit, but I maintain acquisition. All right, so you prepped. I'm going to move these guys. You guys are all going to move. So let's go to that. We'll slide back a bit. What do we have here? 2 mediums, a squad and a half. All right, yeah, we'll slide back. Keep the bazooka where it is. You'll come hide in the trees. Assault move into there. You're going to assault move into this building. One, 2, 3. I could come to N4. I could come to N4 without being seen. So let's do that. Split up a little. And you'll stay concealed over there. I think everything here is fine. I more or less have to wait for the Germans to come close so I can pepper them. Defending fires. Alright, so let's start with you. You've acquired. Gets rid of the orchard, buttoned up, and the woods will be a +2, so I need a 6 or less to hit. Let's do machine guns first. This is going to be 8 firepower with a +2. Nothing on the machine guns. Main cannon. We have an 8 that's going to miss. Again, needed a 6, so I've acquired twice. Let's do this area again. So we have a range of, what range is that? Range is 7. And +1 for mist, 2 for the orchard. Button up is +3, so it's going to be a 4 or less again to hit. Not a hit. Frickin' machine guns. 8 up. We're looking at half firepower, so that's going to be a 4. Now I'll fire the machine guns onto this, but I will lose my acquisition when I... Stop forgetting. We actually have two orchards. Yeah, 1, 2. So it's going to be +2 for orchards, 3 for mist, 6 with the building. That's not worth it. So I won't bother. No target, no targets. You guys have no targets. Dancing fire, none. Too far for bazooka. What is the ranges? We're looking at a 4. At 4 hexes. Nothing for target size. It's stationary. I would have to worry about 1 orchard. So it'd be a 3 or less to hit at 4x range. No, we're not going to do that. We'll have to get close. Route phase, none yet, and advanced phase. So we'll just keep coming forward. And you guys are all fine. I think the onus is on the Germans to move. The Americans don't have to do anything except defend. So I think it's valid for them to stay back where they are. Close combat, none, and we're flying through the turns. Turn 3. Wind change. Fix a gun. Another 2. We'll start with the machine guns. So we're going to do 8 firepower. Halved is 4. With a +6. I don't see that working. +6 on the 4. Even the snake eyes will get me a miss. So there's no point firing machine guns. I'll fire the main cannon. Buttoned up is 1, 2, 3, 4 for the mist, 7 for the building. So I can't use direct fire. I have to use area. So 1 buttoned up, 2 orchard, and missed 4. So I need a 3 or less to hit. I'm acquired, so I need a 4 or less to hit. All right, so I hit with that. Now I do it on the 6 table with a +3. Damn. 6 on the 6 is in fact a 1 check, so I'm going to lose this concealment. 1 check for the 9-2. Huh. Alright, that's what we're going to play it, is it? The 3-3-7. And the 7-4-7 is pinned. We lost task check for the half squad. And he is pinned as well. Wait a minute. I forgot to fire the concealed. That 3 would have missed. Buttoned up is +1, 2, 3, 4 for the missed, 5, 6 for concealed. Would be a 1 or less to hit. So that is not going to have happened. Nice try, though. All right, so we get 2 shots. No effect, and this tank is done for now. I cannot get too close because of the bazooka threat. This guy here is going to fire his machine guns. That's going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, wow. +1, +2, +3, 4 for the mist, 5 for the woods on the 8 table. Again, that's just not going to happen. What if I try an overrun? So this would be a total of 3 move, 4 to start up. This would be 5.5. It cost half your move to enter the woods. So that would be another 6, would be 10.5. And I have to do a quarter for an overrun. So I'd have to do ESP to run into this guy with a frickin' bazooka. By fire machine guns, we're looking at a +4, 4 firepower, +1, and +2. 4 up 2. We'll do that. 4 up 2 in the machine guns. 9 on the 4 is a miss. Let's do the main cannon. I think I'm going to fire direct. Oh, wait. Wrong guy. So that would be a pinning task check for him. And now I'll fire the main cannon. I'm acquired twice. Gets rid of the orchard and the trees. Just buttoned up. So I need a 7 or less to hit. And I cannot hit, apparently. All right, let's go to move. Start back here. This guy's already in motion. So let's go 1, 2, excuse me. That would be 1.5. This would be 3, 6. You're going to do the same. Sans that, and we're going to stop both tanks. All right, you are going to go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're going to come here for 2. Here for 4. I don't think you're going to lose concealment. Uh, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's fine. We'll move into the building, do a little face-to-face. You guys here. I need to get out of the mortar shot. What's the best way? I could come forward, but that's just going to draw fire. Isn't that what I want? Because I want to expose some units. So let's come here for 2. The mortar's going to follow. Well, he's going to drop a shot on there. So it's going to be +1. So it's going to be a 6 or less to hit. It cannot use rate of fire. All right, so the rate of fire is gone. At any rate, That is a hit. So this -1. Oop, wrong die. That -1 is a 5. On the 4 is a 1 check. 1 check for the 9-1. And the 5-4-7. So they're all fine. Let's come here for 4. I think now would be a good time to drop this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we could fire 8. This would be halved, would be 11.5. So no point firing the squad, just have 2 MGs. We have an 8 firepower attack with a -2. 8 down 2. 4 on the 8 should be a 2 check at least. 2 check. All right, 9-1. Broken, and the squad is broken. All right, no rates, and they are done. I think we're done with moving. I got half tracks. I do not want to get into the way. If I can get these guys off, these guys are worth 2. Not 1 squad. So this is right here, 4 victory points. 2 tanks would be enough to get the victory condition. So I can lose all my infantry as long as I lose only 2 tanks, maybe 3. Defending fire. What else do we want to shoot? I think we're going to fire anything. Stay concealed. Why not? Advancing fire. I don't really have any shots. I could fire you guys, but there wouldn't be much point. And I'm going to be moving next turn again. So let's go to road phase. You guys will come back to V7. And then we can go to advance phase. If I come to this location, I can only be fired on by you. If I move to here, I'll probably get that in the face. I don't want that. On the other hand, I should probably split up. All right, you guys will come into R7. I mean, just a squad. All right, that was a quick, easy turn again. There's flying through this stuff. The scenario says it took 5.5 hours to play. We're about 1 hour in. And I'm playing rather cautiously. Relatively. All right, so we're into the American turn 3 wind change. Oh yeah, gusts are no longer. And we have, again, 1 broken unit on the German side. Try and fix that. Yes, finally. And here I need a 4, wrong, a 5, to come back. All right. Prep. Fire. Once more. Conceal, stay. You're going to stay. I don't want to do a 4 up 1. Would be 3 or less to get a hit. And they have Scherzen, so it's only affects side shots and the back and the sides of the turrets. But it's a Hail Mary shot to gain or drop concealment. I don't think so. I could move forward and go tank hunting. That might not be bad. First of all, we got a mortar. So let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 would be a +1 for mist, 2 for the orchard. So that would be a 5 or less to hit. let's do that. All right, that is a hit. Last shot. So they're going to get a +1. Or I could do white phosphorus, which never declared. So I guess I can't. Depletion number of 7. All right, so this one's going to be an HE. And this up 1, so no shot. All right. So you prepped, you've ranged in, and unfortunately you didn't hit shit. Let's go to move. No, I want to fire. We're looking at 7. I do have a bazooka. I could fire the bazooka. I would have to pay +2 to be outside the building. +2 for concealment. And that is a wood building, so another +2. So 6. And my base to kill is going to be an 8. So I would need snake eyes to hit. So you're not going to fire. You're going to stay concealed, wait for them to move first. Although I do have assault fire, so I could always just push it, throw a smoke grenade, come into the street, and try point blank assault fire. That would hurt them, but I would probably die in the process. Let's go to move. I've just realized I got a lot of forces up in the north and not much in the south. You're going to come here for 2, 4. You'll advance back here. You're still fine in the street. You're going to come forward for 2, 1. Let's bring this guy back. So how would I do that? This would not be seen. So I could come here for 1. No, it would be seen by this guy. So I'm going to assault move here into the trees. You guys here are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. You're fine where you are. You're going to slide forward. You here are going to go 1. You'll assault there. You guys are going to... you guys are fine. Everything's fine there. All right. Defending fire. Let's switch on to this. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 +1 +2 is going to be a 5 or less to hit. 5 or less to hit. That is not a hit. And again, frickin' machine gun, same location. So it's going to be a 4 up. 4 up 4. Yes, 4 up 4. No effect. Let's fire the machine guns on the mortar, and we're going to do 8 up 2. So that will be a NMC. And you are pinned again. I can pin him, but I cannot break him. Let's fire the main cannon. Again, will be a +1, 2, 3. Down 2 will be a net +1. 7 or less to hit. That is a hit only shot, but it is a hit with 12 firepower. And we have a 7. 7 will be a 1 check. And now they finally break. All right, so other shoe staying. You guys stay concealed. That would be 4. That would be 4 up 2. I could fire group and get on the 8, and 8 would be 16. Have would be on the 8 up 3. Or I could do 4 up 2. And then 4 up 3. Let's combine firepower. So this is going to be on the 8 up 3. No effect. And then you guys here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's going to be +1, +2. Nothing for missed. And that will be a combined 12, 20 halved is 10 on the 8 table with a +1. Yeah, 8 up 1. 8 on the 8's an NMC, so this is gone. And you are pinned. No rate on the machine guns. Let's fire you now. So you're going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, you're going to be at a +1 for miss, 2 for the orchard, 3 for the vehicle. Probably hit that too. Yeah. So you're going to be at a +4. Squads will be half, so it'll be 6 and 5 is 11. So on the 8 table, up 4. All that for nothing. Guns on the tanks, probably not going to bother firing. That would be a +1, +2, +3. Would be a 5 or less to hit. I do have HE of 7. Let's fire HE on here. I need a 5 or less to hit. All right, so I'm out of HE. And no, you would be an extra 1, so you're not going to bother. Okay, so that's fine. And advancing fire. I can make that shot. I should have fired at them. All right, so we have 747 assault fire. That's going to be 3.5, 4.5 up to a 5. And then we're going to add 1 from the 337. So it's going to be on the 6 table flat to here. 6 flat. 8 on the 6 is a pinning. And leader's fine. Squad is pinned. You know what I haven't done? I have not entered in my snipers. So let's look at the card. 3 and 3. These are 5 and 3. I've probably missed several snipers. Hmm. All right, let's go to route phase. Let's leave the mortar, and we'll come back to here. Advance phase. You guys are going to switch. You'll come forward. Everything else is fine. Then we go to the German turn 4. I really got to push it. I'm taking way too long with the Germans. All right, let's do a wind change die roll. We have no wind, and now we'll do rally. This guy needs a 9 and a 9. All right, let's go to fire. That comes off. Prep fire. I'm going to fire 8 up 2 into here. 6 on the 2 is 6 on the 8's a 1 check, so the 9-2. Oh, okay. The 3-3-7 and the 7-4-7. We said 1 check, so you are pinned. Lead lost task check doesn't apply because you're already pinned. Although you might get a sniper. That's pretty good shooting. And I do have rate on the light. I could do a 2 up 2, which I may as well. 2 up 2. 6 on the 2. I have rate again. 6 on the 2 is a pinning. So I need to roll a 3 or less. I'm not going to risk it, so that's fine. I think I'm going to have to move. Take my chances. Everybody else is going to move. Armor. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have a base 7. Buttoned up is 6. Acquired will bring it back up to a 7 to hit. Concealed will drop it down to a 5. Machine guns first. So we're going to do 4 firepower up, 4 up 4. No effect. And then the main cannon. 5 will in fact hit. So this will be flipped. Put a prep on him. And now on the 6 table. We have a 6 on the 6. Wrong. Up 3 would be a 9 on the 6, which is not enough to cause concealment loss. Yeah, not enough to cause concealment loss. Oh, do I want to overrun this guy? I don't think I do. Let's fire him. All right, we're going to fire the machine gun, so it's going to be an 8 up 1. Nothing from the machine guns again. To hit is going to be +1 buttoned up. 2 for the brush, so 6 or less to hit. That is a hit only shot, and on the 12 table, we have a 5. Should be a 2 check. 5 on the 12 is, in fact, a 2 check, which pins him. Well, let's go to move. We'll start with you. You're going to start up for 1. This will be 4, 5.5. This would be 6.5, 7. 8.5, 9. I want to overrun, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. Quarter move would be 4. We're at 9 now. This is 4 left. So I cannot do it without excessive speed. I'll have to wait. That's fine. You can come there. Half tracks. I'm just going to move you guys up to the road where you're fine. And now you guys are going to keep your armored assault. Going to keep going. Start for 1. This would be 4. Bypass for 5. That would be 6.5 for the vehicle. This would be 8 for the vehicle, and 1, 2, 3, 4 for the infantry. Now I'm going to drop concealment. I'm going to fire 8 firepower plus 1 into this. 8 up 1. 8 on the 8 is an NMC, 9-1. 4, 6, 7. Broken, medium. Pinned. No. Yeah, pinned. And the bottom guy is fine. Alright, so you're pinned. You're broken. And the leader is fine. And I did not have rates, so I'm done with that. Too far away for bazookas again. I could fire on the 2. That would be 2 up 1. That would be on the 6 table up 2. 6 up 2. Let's do that. 6 up 2. Alright, no effect. And here I may as well do that as well. Let's go at 2 up 1. No effect. Wait for the defending fire to fire the bazooka. Alright, you, my friend, start up for 1. This will be 4. This will be 7. I can make it all the way to here for 10. 10 for the vehicle. Infantry would be at 6. This is very dangerous for many reasons. If I stop back here, I would not have to pay the brush because I don't touch the artwork. And I'm 2 hexes away from your bazooka shot. If I come to K or R4, this location, I'm going to be within 4 of him. That would be a 7 up 2. And you guys would be allowed to fire on me as well. Well, you could right now anyways. If I final fire you, that's going to be on the 2 table with a +2. Let's do that. 2 up 2. These leader lads who doesn't cower. 8 on the 2 will be a miss. You're going to fire your bazooka now. We have a range of 2. It's going to be a base 8. Vehicle size brings it down to a 7. We're still considered in motion. I haven't stopped yet. That would bring it down to a 5. 5 or less to hit with the bazooka. Oh, I'm pinned. Pinned would add a +2 as well, so that misses. And 1, 4, 7, 8.5. This would be 10. And we'll stop for 11. You're going to final fire, so it's going to be on the 6 table flat. 7 on the 6 in NMC, so the 8-0. Broken, broken, pinned, fine. And the unpinned dude is pinned. Could have gone better, but they also could have died, so. Alright, that's final fired. Yeah, I don't know, man. A 6 up 2. Six up 2. No, I'll fire that on here. All right, defend. Oh wait, need back here. Let's go 2, 4, 6. You're gonna come 2, 4, 6. So lose that in the process. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, just too high of odds are just ridiculous. All right, defending fire. You guys are done up here. Nothing could shoot. I could fire this. Let's do a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. Might miss the brush. If I fire the bazooka, it's going to be a 4. 4 to hit. With a +1. Oh, and I got to fire outside the building. That would be a total +3, so I would need a 1 to hit, so it's not going to happen. Let's fire 6 up 1 into there. 6 on the 6 is a 1 check. And my Volks Grenadier cannot handle the heat. All right. Here, we have a 747 with a medium that's pinned. So let's fire 11. Half would be 5. So on the 4 table, +2 into that location. 4 up 2. 8 on the 4 is going to be a miss. Rates could be a 2 up 2. Okay. Not leader directed, so that is going to cower. It's going to be on the 1. And we have a 4, which will be an NMC. So the leader. Oh, fuck off. Oh, he's wounded. And this guy is NMC. He's pinned. And yeah, pinned. Well, let's go to advancing fire. Don't have much left, so let's fire. That is assault fire. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that would be half twice for moving and concealment. Would be 2.5, 1.25, 2.25, round up to 3. So that would be on the 2 table. Yeah, this would be a 2 up 2. And in this location here, you guys prepped 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do a 2 up 3. No, that's not worth it. At this location, we're gonna do 4, 8, 8 flat. And I'll fire the main cannon point blank into that thing. All right, did it break my gun? I did not. All right, on this location, we've got 2 and 1, so it's just going to fire this guy here. Two up 3, just not worth it. Let's fire the main cannon. No, I don't have any HE. Damn it. Let's fire 2 firepower from here. 2 flat. Yeah, all right. Road phase, attacker first. So you're going to have to come back to the trees. Two, 4, let's go to here. What's my destination? One, two, 3. 1, 2, 3. I think I have to go to T2. Yeah, T2 would have to be my destination. Which means I think this guy's going to be surrendering. This would offer a +1 actually because of the vehicle in front of it doesn't count as moving anymore. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll be able to get away because this will not be open ground because of this vehicle. 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe that is legit. Here, let's come into the building. Defender, do we want to move? I think so. We're going to retreat back here. Actually, we'll retreat to here. That way we can maybe rally that guy as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. You cannot do that. All right. Well, you'll have to stay there, I guess. All right. Advance phase. Now, unfortunately, I'm pinned. You are not. What do I do with you? I think I got to stay with the vehicle to get the armor protection. I cannot go into combat, much as I would love to. Let's slide forward. And everybody here will get into the stone. All right. No close combat into the American turn 4. I'm running out of time. Let's do a wind change. We have 10, no wind, and we have some rallies to do. Self-rally this guy here. All right, so that works. Rally the 9. Heat of battle. No. 8. Elite and broken cancel, so it's going to be battle hardening. That's not what we really wanted. And the squad, no with the DM, so you're fine. That is not what we wanted. Here, this guy has to rally. He's now a 7, so I need a 3. Over here, this guy needs a 4. And I believe that is it. All right, prep fire. Let's do bazooka, point blank. We have a base 9. Target size brings it down to an 8. 8 or less to hit. All right, we have a hull hit and a sniper. So, in the front, Scherzen doesn't exist on the hull. So we need a Baz. 44 is a base 16. Down 14 is a 2 or less to hit. Um, 2 or less to kill, I should say. Really? 2 or less to kill. Wow. So that's going to be no effect. I am 2 greater than the final to kill. So there's no chance of shock. I hit it, but didn't do anything to it. Wow. All right, now I'll fire the squad. It's going to be a 14 up 1. 8 on the 12 will be a 1 check, so the 4, 6, 7 medium. And the other dude. So both break. Not good. Prep fire is done. You're going to fire onto here. That's going to be 8 firepower with a +1 because of the leader. 7 on the 8's a 1 check, so the leader is broken, and the squad without the medium is broken, and the 4, 6, 7 is broken. Everything is broken. And I have rates. Let's go again. We'll do a 8 up 1. 9 on the 8's a pinning, so it doesn't matter. And I have rate. Let's keep going. Burn out the barrels. Last shot, we have a 5 on the 8. Should be a 2. 2 check. So the leader. Dead. We have this guy here. Half squad and half squad. All right, now they need to take a -2 leader lost morale check. Top down, 1, 2. So this guy is gone too. And you are fine. Well, that changes shit. That changes a lot of things. All right, let's try a Baz shot. No, I can't. Again, 2 to get out of the building, 1 for the orchard. Just not going to work. Let's fire on here with 6 firepower. 6 up 1. 6 on the 6 is a 1 check. Leader's fine. And the squad is pinned. All right, you are going to fire 8 firepower up 3. 8 on the 8's an NMC, so the wounded 7-0 is gone. You are a half squad. And you are broken. Now, he's a 7, which means you need a leader lost morale check. And you're gone. Well, that just killed the attack. And I have her 8. 4 up 3. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I can get this armor off, I can still win. It's going to be impossible to punch through with no infantry. Let's go to move. All right, so our 10-2 will stay back for now. Actually, no, you won't. You're going to come forward to here. You guys are going to assault move into this building. Let's assault move there. Let's assault move into there. And we'll take the fight to the Germans. Defending fire. 3. Too many modifiers. You. Fire point blank. So buttoned up and acquisition cancel. So a plus or -2 for range. That is a critical hit. And a 5 on the 24 is going to be a K4. Oh, and I got to make sure everything's broken on this road. There's no way that Germans are going to win this. Heat of battle. All right, well, you're elite, -1. That's a 3, so you're going to generate a hero. And you're fine. You're going to survive the attack. Wow. Guess who's jumping on a tank with their gammon bomb? All right, this guy here, we're going to fire on to you. I don't have HE, I can't. Never mind. You are going to fire onto here with your machine guns. 8 up 1. 5 on the 8 is a 2. 2 check. So the hero and the squad. Squad is done. Now we'll fire the main cannon. We needed a... +1, +2, -1 acquisition would be a +1, would be a 7 or less, so that's just a hit. And on the 12 we have a 3, which is a really good hit. I missed a sniper. 3 on the 12 is a K3. So you have a K, which you pass the wound, 3 check, which you pass that, so you're going to be wounded. And then you are going to continue to fire at this thing. I don't think I'm going to. I think at some point I'm going to realize that's a dummy stack. So let's fire onto this guy here. So we're going to do 8 machine gun, up 3. Nothing. And then we'll have the main cannon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buttoned up is +1. Building will be a +4. And this and 4 will be a hit. I do have rate. Okay. So I hit with the 12 firepower. We got a 7. That'll be a 1 check. All right, you're broken. Let's hit him again. That will be a miss. Acquired twice. All right, so that's everything up there. Not much left down here. I've got a 5 halved. Well, I got 8 firepower, halved is 4. 4 up 2. No effect. And here, drop that. Let's go 12 up 3. That is going to be a miss as well, 11. Advancing fire, you'll keep your concealment for now, although that would be a 4 firepower attack, but too many modifiers. You're fine. Everything's fine. Route phase, attacker first. Let's retreat to here. But you're at the bottom because you're DM'd. The 10-2 cannot stay back there, so he's going to have to move forward anyways. I have an extra leader up here. Excuse me. Defender. So we can jump back into the woods. And you guys will have to fall back as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Advance phase. Patsy, for you is pass. You're going to jump on that. I forgot to fire these guys forward. That would be a +1, +2 for advance phase. +2 for advanced phase fire, +1 for the orchard, 1 for target size. Is a +4 from... Oh wait, you didn't even have a bazooka. You're going to advance... Yeah, alright, that's fine. Alright. So you're going to advance to here. Try and pick that up. You guys are going to advance... No, you're going to stay where you are. 10-2 will come forward. You'll come forward. This guy's going to start moving this way. I should have kept him in the center. As a matter of fact, you're going to come to 03. All right. No close combats. Oh, we did. That's right. You're going to jump on him. And that is not ambush terrain, so there's not going to be any ambush. You passed your Patsy. You're wounded. You have a gammon bomb. Can you use it? You do have a gammon bomb handy, which is going to give you a -2 on your to kill. All right, so we have a SMC is a 2. He has a gamma bond, which gives him a 4. -5 for vehicle with no MG, because all they have is an anti-air. No. They have a coax. They have a coax of 1. No, a BMG of 1. All right, so they don't get that. So they have a 4 or less to get a kill. 4 or less with a gamma bomb. Can you do it? No. All right. So those two are fighting it out, which is kind of funny. All right, so we're into wind change, and then we need to do some repairs badly. This guy needs snake eyes, so I'm not going to try him. This guy with the medium is going to need a 2 actually. Okay, that was close. Over here we have an 8. Which means we need 2, 3, or 2 8s and a 3. 8, 8, 3. Americans, no self-rally for you. You're going to pick up the bazooka. Alrighty. Let's fire the bazooka. You're going to drop your concealment. You're going to fire the bazooka at the Mark IV. So that's going to be a base 8 to hit, which you miss, but you don't break your bazooka. That's fine. Let's fire the squads here. That's going to be 6 firepower with a +3. That should be enough to get an NMC. Cowering would be a 5. Yep. All right. So you're enough to DM. You're going to fire your bazooka at the Mark IV with a +1. So you're going to be needing a 6 or less. No hit. And let's fire the squads here. This will be a 6 up 2. No effect. Here we have 8 firepower. Let's do this guy here. What am I doing? This is the German turn. Right, picked up the bazooka. Let's go to the German prep now. You guys have to move. I have a tank here. That should have been acquired twice. Let's fire the coax. It's going to be a 2 flat. Wait, 1, he's concealed. All right, we're going to fire the main cannon. So 2x range, concealment cancel. We're acquired twice. And we're buttoned up. So it's going to be net -1, which means a 9 or less to hit. One only shot. On the 12, we have a 4, which should be a 3 check. So that's gone. They have a 3 check. They fail. Can't do that because there's somebody in my hex. All right. I'm going to call it there. I don't think the Germans can win. I have to make sure there's no broken. All right, I'm going to call it there. I have to make sure there's no unbroken American squads on the F5, I6. F5, I6, L4, Q7 road. I have to make sure there's no good order Americans on or adjacent. I've got 2 squads down there. I've got 1 squad here. My northern expanse is completely collapsed. These are all broken except for a squad and a leader. I do have enough armor points to get off, but they have to survive 3 turns and exit off that board. And I just don't see it's going to happen. So rather than play this out, it's not going to work. We'll call this one an American victory. I'm not sure how to attack that town. I think the American setup was fine, spreading out. Fire base on both ends. This guy was misplaced. I should have had him somewhere in the center here. Just so that I could have more flexibility where to deploy him. This worked out rather good, and I still got this hero that's now going to be trying again to get a Gammon Bomb on the Jagdpanzer. Armored Assault, I think, is the only way to move up here. It was just unlucky to get hit by 2 mediums. There's 4 mediums in the American order of battle. 2 of them are here. The other 2 are down here. So that's a lot of firepower to withstand. Very tough. Anyway, again, this is all for the Battle of the Bulge commemoration, 80th anniversary. So this day, 80 years ago, Americans were having a hard go. The winds start to change closer to Christmas when the German attack lost all power. And then it was just a matter of the Americans and the Allies pushing them back. Brits were involved as well, sandwiching in to push them back to their start lines. So it was not a great venture for the Axis in the first place. They lost a lot of men and equipment that they couldn't recover, and they really needed that if they wanted to keep on fighting. So it was a very costly exercise for them and a bit of a waste. This battle we're going to give to the Americans just because they've managed to eradicate most of the infantry or break it. And right now I'm probably going to be losing this tank, at least in the defending fire phase when they do a bazooka point blank. I got another bazooka here, let alone a hero with a Gammon Bomb on a Jagdpanzer. So, c'est la vie. All right. Thank you guys very much for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.